Hi guys, Dr. YouTube here. Sir, you have 11 police officers shot in Dallas, guys. We got 5 killed, 6 wounded. Hey, Trump's right, guys. I've been making these videos and about Hillary and the different ones, you know. You hear, go watch Glenn Beck's Daffy Duck. Alright. But anyways, this is what's happening, and Trump was right about a few things, you know. Is he the one to vote for? Well, I guess you can't pick Hillary. So, well, it says in the Bible, God will have who needs to be ruling, alright? So that's not a worry. Go vote. No. Right on. But yeah, 11 shots. See, this is like the war on the cops. And because, you know, America's pretty mad because they let Hillary off. And they don't feel like their government's, you know, and that's what this is a reflection of, and of our politics and our political leaders and their decisions.
What I worry about is cities where policing is not so enlightened, where it hasn't been reformed, and where it's something shocking and awful like this. I mean, I think we can call it an act of terrorism, an act of domestic terrorism, can provoke a reaction.
So they're really calling it terrorism.
Communities that can, you know, that can go off in really, really bad directions. So, you know, one hopes that doesn't happen.
President Obama spoke this morning in Warsaw, Poland at the NATO summit. We're joined now by NBC's Ron Allen covering the president's trip. Ron, what did he say this morning?
Well, this issue has obviously risen to the top of the president's agenda here, an agenda devoted to the global fight against ISIS, Brexit, the aggression by Russia and Vladimir Putin in the eastern part of Europe. The president offered his full support, as you would expect, to the people of Dallas, to the police department. He said he didn't know all the facts, but it was clearly one conclusion that he had reached is that there is no excuse for what happened, no excuse to attack a police officer or police department in the manner that it happened. The president also made a reference to the need for the nation to, again, focus and confront this issue of the easy accessibility of high-powered weapons, something that he's gotten a lot of pushback for. And we know that this entire issue of protesters, police, has been something that the president has been criticized for because many feel that he falls on the side of protesters to the exclusion of police, or has over the years. Here's some of what the president had to say about the events in Dallas.
We still don't know all the facts. What we do know is that there has been a vicious, calculated, and despicable attack on law enforcement.
The way you talking?
Police in Dallas were on duty doing their jobs, keeping people safe during peaceful protests. These law enforcement officers were targeted. So I believe that I speak for every single American when I say that we are horrified over these events, and that we stand united with the people and the police department in Dallas. As yesterday I spoke about our need to be concerned as all Americans about racial disparities in our criminal justice system. I also said yesterday that our police had an extraordinarily difficult job, and the vast majority of them do their job in outstanding fashion.
And you heard what he said what I said yesterday. So he caused this shooting, guys.
Those officers.
He does. He doesn't care about you or me, or he's pushing an agenda, guys. If you can't see that, you're blind.
Is a wrenching reminder of the sacrifices that they make for us.
You know what I mean? And he's crazy.
Well, obviously, as we learned exactly what happened in Dallas. This issue is still going to remain of, as the president put it, the racial disparities in the criminal justice system, not just policing, but incarceration rates, so on and so forth. And
See, and that's what's crazy. So that justify the killing. That's what he's trying to say.
A very, very difficult job, and the fact that police are often asked to be social workers, and they can't account for terrible education systems and lack of jobs and opportunities in communities, which is at the base, arguably, one of the fundamental issues that is causing all of this to happen in cities like Dallas and elsewhere.
Ron Allen, thank you very, very much. So up next.
I will say one thing about what the president's been very good at doing, and he's done it over the past year or so. Talking about the situation, and it doesn't matter what he says, he's going to be hammered by the other side for not going for enough. But Gene Robinson, one thing that the president has been so effective at doing, and it is the reality that law enforcement officers make, many times they are forced to go in to some of the most dangerous places in America and act as social workers, trying to defuse conflicts that just aren't going to be diffused. And often they do that day in and day out and day in and day out. And it has a cumulative effect. And the president, actually, in his words over the past year, seems to recognize that very, very bitter reality.
Well, I think the president does recognize that, and as you say, he's expressed it many times, and people should know, I think most people do know, that of course nobody wants and needs effective community policing more than the people in crime-ridden neighborhoods, right? I mean, they want good policing and realize the sort of danger that police officers put themselves in. A situation like in Dallas, in this country, how do you prevent that? How do you keep someone from going up in a parking garage and taking pot shots at police officers?
You have the cops go out and meet the people.
Opportunity of police officers gathered in one place, if that's what this person wanted to do. And I'm not sure how one prevents that, given frankly the Second Amendment, and given some of the factors and tensions that are in
He's confused. He's so lost.
So it's gonna be very
This should have been going on forever.
exactly what lessons one should draw.
Not forever, as in, but yeah, black's been getting killed a lot. But that ain't this. This is pushing an agenda, guys.
Up next, 2 police shootings, 2 viral videos in a country grappling with race, justice, and the use of force. It's a must-have conversation, and it's...
Yeah, there's your video, guys, on 7 cops killed, guys. Later.